It's the pleasure, then, of the absurd.
Jimi Hendrix is one of my all-time favorite guitar players. Well, he just might be my all-time favorite. I love his playing, love his songwriting, love the fact that he surrounded himself with such great players, which without them, his music and recordings really stand the test of time, and deservedly so. This I wanted to turn everybody on to. It's a part of PBS series American Masters. This was released in 2013. It's called Hear My Train A-Comin'. This special Blu-ray presentation presents the definitive documentary about the extraordinary life of the greatest guitarist of all time, now in high-definition video. I'm a physical media guy, and the great thing about physical media is you get a whole bunch of extras from the Miami Pop Festival in 5.1 stereo. Never before released color film footage of the group's legendary May 18, 1968 festival appearance. It also has interviews with festival promoter Michael Lang and engineer Eddie Kramer. You'll see them do Foxy Lady, Tax Free, and Fire. From the New York Pop Festival in 5.1 stereo. Never before released color film footage of the group's July 17, 1970 festival performance includes Message to Love, Lover Man, All Along the Watchtower, and a few others. The Love and Peace Festival, newly discovered archival film footage of the final performance by the Jimi Hendrix Experience on September 6, 1970 at the Isle of Fehmarn, Germany. Includes Killing Floor, Spanish Castle Magic, All Along the Watchtower, and Foxy Lady, and an amateur soundtrack recording recorded by the festival promoters using stage microphones. March 30, 1967 appearance of the Jimi Hendrix Experience on the Top of the Pops program performing Purple Haze. So you get a lot of good stuff with this. One thing that I felt about the tone and tenor and information presented in this documentary, as good as it is it does seem to be a redo of this film that came out in 1973, a feature film-length documentary which includes a whole slew of live performances and remembrances by Billy Cox, Buddy Miles, Mitch Mitchell, Mick Jagger, Lou Reed, friends and family and acquaintances. It even talks to one of the guys that was his superior when Jimmy was in the Army. This is a pretty cool film. This has a new Dolby 5.1 soundtrack prepared by original Hendrix engineer Eddie Kramer, plus over 75 minutes of rockin' DVD extras. They have this documentary on here called From the Ukulele to the Strat, remembering Hendrix through interviews with family and friends. You see these people interviewed in this flick, but what this documentary is their extended interviews. So you get a lot more information, a lot more anecdotes, a lot more stories, a lot more insight into the people who were really close to Jimi Hendrix the man. But another cool documentary is this one here, Hendrix, Band of Gypsies. This gives you a great overview of Hendrix's career and some legal trouble that he found himself in towards the end of 1969, and how the Band of Gypsies as a band came together, their 4 concerts, the album that came out afterwards, and how all that was part of a legal settlement that Jimmy had to make. They talked to the secretary of Jimmy's late business manager. They talked to the lawyer who brokered the deal for Jimmy. Of course, they talked to Buddy Miles and Billy Cox. It's a great documentary. Physical media rules. In addition to the full-length documentary, fans can hear unreleased music, see Fillmore East concert footage without interruption, and view rare photographs from one of the greatest rock concerts of all time. So you actually get to see and hear the Band of Gypsies performing a full set. You also get footage of Eddie Kramer behind the mixing console remixing studio tracks by the Band of Gypsies. Where else are you going to see that except on here? I urge you to see it. It's called Hendrix, Band of Gypsies. Check it out. But I really just wanted to turn you guys on to these documentaries. They're all worth seeing. They're all worth getting if you're into physical media. Any way you can get your Hendrix is a good way. Have you seen these documentaries? What do you think about them? No, that's what the comment section is for. If you like this video, give it a like. Click that thumbs up icon. And if you really like what we do, which is just set the camera down, I hold stuff up and talk about it, well, subscribe to the channel. Click all notifications so you always know when a new video drops. Like, comment, share, subscribe. You know the drill. And again, I want to thank you for watching. Go listen to some Hendrix. Go put on your favorite Hendrix movie, your favorite Hendrix concert, your favorite Hendrix album, and enjoy the rest of your day, your night, whatever time it is you're watching this, and never be afraid to step into the pleasure den of the absurd.